It's Cole Johnson as he makes his 6th start of the season and his first in several weeks. No clean sheets for him so far this year, but the crew will try to break that string here tonight and put an end to the run of form for the boys in blue, too. Rain delay forced us to delay kickoff. We're originally supposed to kick at 8:15 local time. Because of the weather, delaying it roughly 45 minutes. Columbus in the yellows. It's the white for NYCFC. Still a little bit windy here in New York, but it's a great night for action. And the rain has seemed to subside, and we are underway here tonight from St. John's University. NYCFC and Columbus Crew, New Albany, Ohio, wins the race there. A foul whistled and a restart. Asked Mac Pilkington how much he looks at the standings. He said very little, to be honest. One of our objectives is to make the playoffs, so as the year goes along, we'll certainly keep an eye on that. Needing to understand what we need to do to get into the postseason, and it was echoed by Kelvin Jones as well for Columbus. Looks at it from time to time, but the main objective is just to get to the postseason. You certainly want to host a playoff game, but when you're developing, and here's a poor giveaway wide in front, and it's an opening goal. Camille Azam Ruiz pounces on it and scores. And NYC has the opener here in the 7th minute. Just a horrendous giveaway. Cole Johnson trying to pass it out of danger. And Azam Ruiz, who scored the game winner last week, scores here after Jimenez rips it away from Jacob Green. The pressure. And on the charge again, Jimenez watches his defender fall down. Jonathan Jimenez bounces it off of a defender's leg. Right through the middle. That is an excellent pass. Calhera gets to the left foot. Calhera hits the post. Another glance at this one. You see the pass, excellent, threading the needle. And Calhera stepping to the left, cutting down that angle a little bit. But have gotten the better of Columbus in each of the last 2 meetings and have scored a lot in that stretch as well. Adu Giamfi on the turnover. Here's Rincon. Rincon swings, and it's a good save early by Rando on an excellent. Here's Calhera. Chops this ball over. Jimenez finds space. Jonathan Jimenez is saved this time by Cole Johnson. The shot right at him. To walk out of this facility with a full complement of points. Jimenez funnels this ball forward. Calhera chases, stops on a dime, finds space. Johnson denies the first chance. Second go at it here inside of the 18. Hits the backside of Rogers. And the onslaught continues for the boys in blue. FCC was outshot 16-8 in the contest. Here's a giveaway. Azam Ruiz chipping, and it's always finding the hands of Cole Johnson. Here's a giveaway. Not hit well from Rando. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez shoots! And it's just high. It takes a ricochet, though, and goes out for a corner. Adrian Gonzalez, the Santa Rosa, California native, had his sights set on the top shelf. So Columbus gets its first corner of the opening 45. Hauling this ball in, cradled away. Here's this ball swinging around into the top of the 6. Bouncing ball from Adu Giamfi. Prestis gets to it. Adu Giamfi pulls goes Columbus level on a bouncing ball inside of the 18. Brent Adugiamfi scores for the 6th time this year. Gonzalez boomerangs, back post, knotted down, and now out of the 18. Second ball. Brown winds it up. Tristan Brown tries to get it back. Instead, it works its way back out to midfield. Green gives it forward. And there is your first half whistle. And it is in next pro action. Where will things sit at that point in time? Second half is underway, and it is Columbus in possession to start things off. And the Yellows, instead, this ball gets crossed in and sent away to the sideline. NYC resetting the task. The team that has given up 1 or fewer goals in 6 consecutive matches, looking to duplicate that here tonight and walk out of here with a full complement of 3 points. A stingy defensive team looking for some attack here in the offense. NYC charges forward. Crossed in, bounced around, second go at it. Here's this cross, looping in, comes back out, knocked down. Baera shoots, takes a ricochet. Carrizo, Johnson bobbles in the header, cleaned up. Azam Ruiz pounces yet again. A fortuitous bounce for the forward. He has a brace, and NYC is back in front, 2-1. Well, he capitalized earlier after a failed clearance from Cole Johnson, and he will gladly take this opportunity. Cole Johnson just had it go right through his hands. And Ruiz scores a brace for the first time in his pro career. Top 10 in the league in goal scoring. They've only been shut out twice, and not since May, and their goal scoring has risen to the occasion. Brown hustles to the end line, shoots this ball. Rando punches it right back. Prestis on the second go. Draws a foul. One shot blocked. Second phase opportunity. Prestis. Brown recycles. Already seen one match go to pens. Sporting Kansas City and Whitecaps in that. Excellent pass here. Adams glides past one. Adams shoots! He torches the threads! Chase Adams scores for the 7th time in the last 10 matches. And we're tied yet again at 2. Here's another look. Adams, so strong in space and so decisive with his shot. Carrizo sends it back. Halhera. Here's this low-lining shot, and Johnson controls that one. Has been good with your typical shots. It's been the routine things that he's struggled with here tonight. Tied at 2 apiece. And it's the first time that NYC has given up multiple goals in a match since winning 3-2 against Red Bulls on June 1st. Brown. Rincon. Alloway. Here's Prestis. You have to credit this Columbus Crew coaching staff for getting the maximum amount of this Crew side. Been quite the interesting night. When you arrived, it was dark, almost pitch black. The couple hours before kickoff, but lightning and rain would flood in the area, forcing a 45-minute delay in kickoff. Would turn into a fairly nice but humid evening. NYC scores in the opening 10 minutes, and in the final 10 minutes of the first half, the Crew tied up. And yet again back on the front foot, winding this up. Rayo has it blocked away. I'll tell you what, if this match is any indication of how the stretch run of the season is going to end up in the East, you can sign us up any day of the week. This is an enjoyable matchup between teams tied for 4th in the Eastern Conference table, and could very well be a preview to a postseason matchup. Columbus, of course, has been to the final in each of the first 2 years of Next Pro, winning the first, falling last year to Austin. Here's this ball in. It's a redirect, and it's Gibran Rayo scoring the go-ahead goal, and for the first time tonight, the Crew lead. It's 3-2. Gibran Rayo creates this. And to allow organizations to evaluate them and what their plans might be for the future with each individual player. The players have bought into that and have worked to be a part of this group. Adams, who has a goal tonight, yet again, his 8th, team leader. Adrian Gonzalez charges, pokes it through the middle. Rayo finding space, leaves it wide. Adu Giamfi through the middle. Gonzalez finds space. He hits the crossbar, and it bounces in. 3 unanswered goals for the Crew, and a 4-2 lead for Columbus in the Empire State.
Columbus goal scored in the 66th minute by number 10, Adrian Gonzalez.
How about this? In the eyes of Trevor Wiseman. And now here comes Azam Ruiz, who has a brace tonight. Lines it back. Calhera, the team's leading goal scorer. Funnels it wide. Jimenez shot gets blocked. Who else but Brent Adu Giamfi? It's Calhera on the takeaway. Setting up some space and a penalty. It's drawn in the middle by Jimenez. And the pressure builds and allows a penalty shot coming up. Let's see it again. Jimenez in the middle, and it looks like it's that touch on the backside. And frustration from Rincon. So Rincon draws commits the foul. And now it will be the team's leading goal scorer, looking for his 10th of the year. Taylor Calhera, the 21-year-old, was a 3rd-round pick of NYC in this year's MLS Super Draft. Calhera has scored 8 times in his last 9 matches. The talented striker looking to make this a 1-goal match yet again. Taylor Calhera scores, and it's a 1-goal game once again, 4-3. Dancing around, sprinting into space. Nobody on that side, however. Baera tracks it down with 10 minutes to go. Owusu pounds this ball. Johnson pushes it into the air to take this lead. Baera. That one ricochets off of Rincon. Rayo. It's good work here. On the sprint is Alloway. A chance perhaps to put this away. Alloway slices it wide left. Has choices in the middle. Leaves it forward. It's Flannery. Flannery commits the foul, though. NYC will go fast. Owusu is back up. A long ball sent down the field. Here's a charge through the middle. It's Shore shooting, and it's Johnson smothering. And there is the final whistle. Columbus is unbeaten in 9 in a row, snapping NYCFC's unbeaten run at 10, handing the boys in blue their first loss in 92 days.